Alrighty, good evening. It's still December the 11th. This might be the last video I get to actually complete and finish before my birthday. But I'm happy to say that this is January the 31st in the Faith That Matters devotional. So it's going to be the last one of the month that we're going to do. I'm happy that I'm going to get this video in and get this book finished so I can jump to the next one. Haven't quite decided which one that's going to be yet. But I'm happy that I've had the strength. I kind of got a second wind within the last hour, probably because I ate a little bit. All right. Oh, well, how about that? Must be a birthday blessing. I won't say who it was. I won't spoil her blessing, but there is a sister. She's in Europe, and she used to donate to our ministry, but she just sent me a little birthday blessing. So God bless you, sister. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I will be sure to contact you. I will not spoil your blessing. I appreciate that greatly. I'm going to be honest with you, it's been several months since there was one brother who sent a little bit, I think a week or so ago. But aside from him, it's been quite a while since anyone donated to the ministry. There were donations maybe 2 months ago or so for an emergency cause. It wasn't really for our ministry per se, it was for someone else. So I won't forget about those people. I appreciate that, but just someone sending something for either for myself or for the ministry, that doesn't happen very often these days. So I appreciate that tremendously. All right, let's dive into this. A lesson in earthly spirituality. This is January 31st. It's called, the author is Eugene Peterson. I'm getting tongue-tied. I'm also tired. I didn't think I'd be up this long, but when I got to thinking about it, it's my birthday coming up here actually in just over 15 minutes. So we'll get this done and then I'll begin the celebration. But it started when I was out at work today. I think we were on our last bit of work and a brother didn't recognize his name, but he had sent me a birthday greeting. So I appreciate that. Birthday greetings are going to go on for at least another 24 hours. People on my various accounts will see the Facebook notice. It'll show them that it is my birthday. So in advance, if you watch this and you've sent me a birthday greeting, thank you very much. I appreciate it. God bless you. Psalm 18:29 tells us, "By you I can crush a troop, and by my God I can leap over a wall." That's interesting. I'm going to try to read the first 30 verses of Psalm 18 very quickly. We'll try to get through this. For the music director, a psalm of David, the servant of the Lord. He spoke to the Lord the words of this song in the day that the Lord delivered him from the hand of all his enemies and from the hand of Saul. He said, I love you, O Lord, my strength. The Lord is my pillar and my fortress and my deliverer, my God, my rock in whom I take refuge, my shield and the horn of my salvation, my high tower. I will call on the Lord who is worthy to be praised, and I will be saved from my enemies. The cords of death encircled me, and the torrents of destruction terrified me. The cords of Sheol surrounded me. The snares of death confronted me. In my distress I called on the Lord and cried for help to my God. He heard my voice from his temple, and my cry for help came before him to his ears. Then the earth shook and quaked. The foundations of the hills also moved. They reeled because his anger burned. Smoke went up out of his nostrils, and fire from his mouth devoured. Coals were kindled by it. He bent the heavens and came down, and darkness was under his feet. He rode on a cherub and flew. He flew swiftly on the wings of the wind. He made darkness his secret place. His pavilion was surrounded him, dark waters and thick clouds of the skies. At the brightness before him, his thick clouds passed by, hailstones and coals of fire. The Lord also thundered in the heavens, and the Most High gave his voice. Hailstones and coals of fire. He sent out his arrows and scattered them, and he shot out lightning and distressed them. Then the channels of waters appeared, and the foundations of the world were discovered. At your rebuke, O Lord, at the blast of the breath of your nostrils, he sent from above. He took me, he drew me out of many waters. He delivered me from my strong enemy and from those who hated me, for they were too strong for me. They confronted me in the day of my calamity, but the Lord was my support. He also brought me forth into a large place. He delivered me because he delighted in me. The Lord rewarded me according to my righteousness, according to the cleanness of my hands he has repaid me. For I have kept the ways of the Lord, and have not wickedly departed from God. For all his judgments were before me, and I did not put away his statutes from me. I was also upright before him, and I kept myself from my iniquity. Therefore the Lord has repaid me according to my righteousness, according to the cleanness of my hands in his view. With the merciful you will show yourself merciful. With the blameless man you will show yourself blameless. With the pure you will show yourself pure. And with the crooked you will show yourself crooked. For you will save the afflicted people, but will bring down prideful eyes. For you will cause my lamp to shine. The Lord my God will enlighten my darkness. For by you I can run through a troop, and by my God I can leap a wall. As for God, his way has integrity. The word of the Lord is proven. He is a shield to all those who take refuge in him. We'll close on verse 30. Okay, the last one of January. Here we go. A lesson in earthly spirituality. Eugene Peterson says, I've always had an aversion to what I call boutique spirituality, the nice religion that Henry James once criticized as little more than cathedrals and mild social convenience. I found the David story, as so many have before me, a major means for recovering an earthly spirituality that's exuberantly holy. David attracts attention by his vigor, his energy, his wholeheartedness, his God-heartedness. The image of David vaulting the wall catches and holds my attention. David running, coming to a stone wall, and without hesitation, leaping the wall and continuing on his way, running toward Goliath, running from Saul, pursuing God, meeting Jonathan, rounding up stray sheep, whatever but running and leaping, certainly not strolling or loitering. David's is a most exuberant story. Earthy spirituality characterizes his life and accounts for the exuberance. Earthy, down to earth, dealing with everydayness, praying while doing the laundry, singing in the snarl of traffic. Spiritual, moved and animated by the Spirit of God, and therefore alive to God. Whew. It's a lot of reading, but I did it. And some very deep devotionals to boot. Would you say your spirituality is earthly? He didn't say earthly, he said earthy. Or is it the boutique kind that trades in religious rituals and respectability? Only you know the answer to that question. Lord, I need a spirituality that connects to my everyday doings. I seek that in you, in Jesus Christ's name. Amen and amen. All right, we've completed another month of another devotional. I feel very privileged to have done it. Thank you very much for joining me. Thank you in advance once again for all the birthday greetings. I appreciate you. And I will see you guys, whenever that'll be, in the next Faith That Matters devotional.